Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you all how to make chili dogs. Here's what you're going to need. 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 medium bell pepper, green bell pepper chopped, 1 medium onion chopped. You're going to need 3 tablespoons of cumin, 3 tablespoons of chili powder, garlic powder, basil, salt and pepper. You'll need 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, and you can see over here I have 3 cans. They're 15-ounce cans of just plain tomato sauce. Now during the cooking process I'll let you know exactly how much of that tomato sauce that I decided to use. Now, and also of course over here you can see on the back burner I have 2 packs of hot dogs getting ready to boil. The first thing that we need to do is we're going to go ahead and turn our stove on a medium high, and we're going to go ahead and take this ground beef and we're going to put it in our pan. Okay, I have it turned on medium high, and we're just going to let this get nice and brown. And normally you guys, when you if you've watched my videos before, normally you see me saute my onions and green bell peppers. For this dish, when I make chili for chili dogs, I don't saute the onions and bell peppers, okay, because this is going to simmer down for so long, okay? Alright, so we'll go ahead and get our bell peppers and onions in and let this ground beef start to brown up. Kind of do just like this. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can get a good picture in on that. You're just going to break your hamburger up like so, okay? Just like this. Now, once this hamburger gets nice and brown, what we're going to do is you want to make sure that you drain this oil, okay? Let's go ahead and get some seasoning in here. But right now, what we're not going to do, we are not going to put the chili powder and cumin in just yet, okay? First, let's come over here. Let's go ahead and grab some garlic powder. Season our meat up well. Let's grab some black pepper. Nice amount. And our salt. And we're going to re-season this again, okay, once we get our sauce going. And another ingredient that I wanted to tell you about was we need 1 bay leaf, and you can see the bay leaf here, and also sugar. I'm going to put a little bit of sugar in there, but don't worry, that sugar will not make this sauce sweet, okay? It's just to take some of the acid off, okay? When you're dealing with a red sauce with tomatoes, you always want to use just a little bit of sugar just to cut that acid in the tomatoes, okay? So now, once this gets nice and brown, I'll be back. Okay everyone, I just wanted to show you what the hamburger is looking like. I'm going to zoom in a little bit for you. And like I said, this is on a medium high. This will brown up very quickly. Okay, so just make sure you keep turning it so that it doesn't burn. Now, see this? Can you see down in there? Just like so. What I want you to do is take the back of your spoon and just kind of do like this in this motion, okay? And what that'll do is kind of break up the large pieces, because we don't want to bite down. When you think of chili sauce, you don't think of big chunks. You want to, when you bite down in your chili dog, you want smooth pieces of meat in your chili sauce, okay? So just kind of do like this with the corner of your spoon or the back of your spoon, just to break up those pieces. Now, there are 2 things that are a must-have when you make a chili dog. You must also have fresh onions for the top of your chili dog, and cheddar cheese. You cannot forget the cheddar cheese, guys. And please don't use the canned chili sauce. A long time ago, I honestly used to use the canned chili sauce, and I liked it. But once I started making my own chili sauce and seeing how quick this can be done and how cheap it is to do it, I started making my own chili sauce. And this chili sauce will last me a couple of days. Okay? So, try this recipe. You'll really like this recipe, and it's so simple. And honestly, if you did not want to make your chili seasoning, like I told you, I have the 3 tablespoons of chili powder, the 3 tablespoons of cumin. If you didn't want to buy those spices, if you don't already have them, what I suggest is you can buy the pre-packaged chili seasoning. Now, I do that a lot, and it's just as delicious. Okay? So it's like 1 packet. You use 1 packet per pound of meat. So if you have like 2 pounds of meat, you'll just use 2 of those chili seasoning packets. And you can find that like in your nearest grocery store, where you'll find like the chili seasoning and the pre-made gravy packets and things like that. That's where you'll find that. But this is so simple. And if you buy the chili powder and the cumin, you'll have it for the next time you decide to make chili. Okay? Same ingredients that's in that packet that we buy. Okay, look at this. Our hamburger is getting near to being done. Once it browns up nicely all the way, we're going to go ahead and drain our oil out. I'll be back when it's time to drain the oil. Okay, everyone, our hamburger is done. And as you can see, I've drained all of the oil. Alright, there's no oil. Let's see if I can get down in there and show you. There we go. All the oil's drained out. Okay, what we're going to do now is time to add our tomato paste. Let me get a good picture in on this. Go ahead and get our tomato paste in. 1, 2, 3. Alright, tomato paste will give it a more in-depth flavor, okay, and it will thicken it a little bit also. Okay, now it's time for our second seasoning. Now, through this whole cooking process, what I like to do is keep re-seasoning, keep tasting, because if you don't taste, you don't know what it tastes like. Okay, let's go ahead and put some garlic powder in it. Don't be afraid to use your spices. A nice amount of pepper in, guys. And we're going to put some salt in. Okay, go ahead and put this beautiful bay leaf in. Towards the end of the cooking, we'll take that bay leaf out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put one of the 15-ounce cans of plain tomato sauce in. No specific kind. Whichever tomato sauce you like to use would be just fine. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm going to turn this down, because when you cook chili, you want it to simmer. Alright? Never want to just cook it up on high. You want it to simmer and let these flavors just marry together. Okay? So there's 1 can. We see how thick it is. Alright? Let's go ahead and put a 1/2 can in. See how thick that makes it. And that tomato paste right there that we're seeing right there, it will melt, okay? So don't worry if you're seeing chunks in there. It will definitely melt through the cooking process, okay? Now let's go ahead and put the rest of that can in. So that's 2 whole 15-ounce cans. All right? We're going to go ahead and put our 3 tablespoons of chili powder, 3 tablespoons of cumin. All right, and I'm going to put some basil in. You have to have basil. Okay, you can use fresh basil or you can use dry. I have dry today. Here you go. That's about a teaspoon. All right, now just stir very well, and then as soon as I stir these spices in, we're going to give it a taste. Okay, and we're going to see if it needs any more of anything, or maybe if it needs more chili powder or more cumin. All right. Make sure you turn your flame down on low, okay, because this is going to get a nice simmer in, okay? And we're also going to put some sugar in. I'm going to start off with just a teaspoon, okay? And like I said earlier, don't worry about this making it sweet. This just kind of cuts the acid. We're just doing a teaspoon for now, okay? Here we go. I have my hot dog simmering in the back on a low flame. I'm gonna get me a spoon and I'll give this a try. And the flavor gets better as it simmers. And the flavor gets better the next day. Oh man. It's just like spaghetti. You ever tasted spaghetti the next day and you know that it tastes better than the first day? It's because those flavors had a chance to marry together and, you know, dance together. All right, let me give this a try. I'm not going to try the meat, but I'm just going to do like this and try the sauce, okay? So I can see what my flavors are tasting like. Okay, that's good. But I can taste that I need a little bit more seasoning. I need some more salt for sure. I need some more garlic powder for sure. And I'm going to need more chili powder. And that's the whole reason why we want to taste things as we go, so we know what it tastes like, okay? I'm gonna put another tablespoon of chili powder in. All right, and then we'll give it another taste. Awesome. It smells so good in here already. I haven't even been cooking this for 20 minutes. It smells so beautiful. I think this should be just enough seasoning. Okay, let me get my testing spoon out. All right. That's it. Oh, beautiful. That's it. Okay, so now what we do from here, guys, I'm not going to put a lid on here, and the reason why is because if we put the lid on here, what will happen is steam will form under our lid, and then you'll have a runny chili. We don't want that. So just turn this on low, let it simmer, and we'll be back, okay? Be right back, guys. Okay, everyone, our beautiful chili sauce is done. Let me show you what it's looking like. And now what I actually did the last 10 minutes of this cooking, I've turned it up to on a little bit higher setting. I had it on medium high. I turned it up to high because what I'm trying to do is get, let me get down in there and show you. The extra liquid that was down in there. See how this is not runny? We don't want a chili sauce that's runny because this is going over top of a hot dog on a hot dog bun. We don't want to make soggy hot dog buns. Okay, so you see that? See how it's not real liquidy? This is literally a chili sauce for hot dogs. And the reason why I've turned it up, because I've cooked a lot of that sauce down. See that? Just like that. All right, when I come back, we'll plate this up and I'll let you know what it tastes like. Now this is actually cooked for 40 minutes and it's done. And what I was basically waiting on was for these bell peppers. You can see them. See how they turn that dark green? Waiting on these bell peppers and onions to get done, because remember in the beginning of the video we put them in raw. We didn't saute them. So these are done. Everything tastes great. When I come back, we'll plate this bad boy up. Okay, everyone, time to plate up. Look at these huge hot dogs. All right, let's go. Now watch this, guys. Just a little bit of sauce, just enough to taste it, okay? Not enough to ruin your hot dog, because you want to be able to taste the hot dog also, okay? Just like so. Oh my goodness. Here we go again, guys. What better way to bump up your hot dogs than to make a homemade chili sauce? Like, it doesn't get any better than this, right? Oh my gosh, I have to taste that. Oh man. Let me zoom in so you can get a good view on this. Now, when we have chili dogs, guys, you have to have shredded cheese. Let's put some shredded cheese on. Okay, I like to use the cheddar. Let's go ahead and put you some of that right on the side. Just like so. Let's get this one same way, right on the side. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Now my husband, he likes mustard on his. So we're going to put a little bit of mustard on his. Just a little bit. Just like so. Alright. And onions, you have to have chopped onions on this. My mouth is watering. This is how you make a chili dog, guys. And it's quick. You know, you just kind of put the meat in the pan, put your sauce and spices in and let it go. You can go sit down for that 40 minutes. You know, you can come and season it a few times, come back and check on it. And hey, there's no fuss, no worries, no stress about this recipe. And like I said, have it the next day. Have it the next day. Just boil you some more hot dogs. Or you could even make, you know how Skyline Chili does. They put their chili over top of some spaghetti noodles. Do that. Try that. That'll be awesome for this chili sauce. I'm going in, guys. I cannot take this any longer. Ooh-wee. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Guys, this is so delicious. Well, let me try it again. I didn't get any onions the first bite. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Look at that. This is so tasty. You can try it again, guys. You have to put that fresh onion on there. You have to have that beautiful fresh onion. Hold on, one more bite. This chili sauce. Boy, this chili sauce is so delicious, guys. Seriously. I know I keep saying one more bite, but I cannot stop. Just can't stop. Okay. This is going to be my last bite, seriously. Hold on, guys. Very good. If you all enjoyed this recipe, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, God bless, have a great night, and thank you all for watching. You know what? I gotta taste it again. Like, I know I seriously didn't eat like this whole hot dog on the video. The sauce. This sauce, guys, this sauce does it. Have a great night, guys.